It don't bust to my ear, don't fool for this the interview when they do with this banker. Banker say he don't knock customer for inside their staff restroom. Hey! This one weak me. They had to cover her face when they show this thing. Your hear the way made this banker say he don't do gas boss. Things they happen, no. More now listen. Now ear go fool.
I told him where the staff restroom was.
Okay.
And he went there, and then I joined him.
A colleague of yours wanted to use the restroom. They would have to stand and wait.
Yes, or they would probably have to want to use the customer's restroom. I know the funny thing, he made videos. I think that there's something that comes with when you're having sex in the wrong place.
Yeah.
And the fact that you know that you could just be caught.
Please don't tell me you were caught. So my guest has a secret that she wants to share with us. She is a banker, like she works in a bank, and she had sex with one of her customers in her bank during work hours. I can't wait to hear the details of it. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So this is a mind-blowing secret that you want to share. How did this happen?
Oh, okay. It happened like last year. It was a guy that I'd always liked, a customer I'd always liked. So I just talked to him randomly about stuff like that. I think we had texted on WhatsApp for a bit, and he wanted to come on a day, and I was like, okay, no, this is way past work hours. Nobody will let you come in. And I did not have to start making exceptions with security for him to come inside. I mean, for what exactly?
Okay.
He wasn't going to meet customer service or anything. He wasn't coming to deposit cash. So there was really no reason for that. So we scheduled for the next day. The next day comes, and you know when you just make a decision to want to do something?
Yeah.
I mean, in the spur of the moment, and you just feel like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Right? I mean, it happens to me a lot when I feel like I want to really buy stuff.
And then you just suddenly chicken out.
Yeah, chicken out. So I had chickened out that night. By the next day, I texted him. He said he was downstairs. Wow. Now he came just, like a few minutes before close of business.
Okay.
So it was easy for him to come upstairs, come into my office. So he came upstairs to my desk, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do this. And he was like, nah, we're going to do it. I mean, he put it in my head, and now I want to do it. So I told him where the staff restroom was.
Okay.
And he went there, and then I joined him. I mean, it was nice, right? I'm not going to go into details of sex, but it was nice. And the fact that there was just one female and one male restroom, I was a little bit bothered that somebody could come knock on the door to want to use the restroom and I'll still be in it with a guy.
Okay.
So I'm just going to imagine that she had to stand outside to wait for whoever was inside to come out. Then both of us will come out.
One female staff bathroom.
Yes.
And one male staff bathroom.
Yes.
And you guys occupied the female
yes.
one.
Yes.
So ordinarily, if for some reason a colleague of yours wanted to use the restroom, and then like they knocked, so they would have to stand and wait, until whoever was inside would come out, and then they can have access.
Yes, or they would probably have to want to use the customer's restroom.
That was a very big risk that you took right there.
I mean, it was very spontaneous. I'm not known for my spontaneity. I'm not a very spontaneous person, and I think I like that I had indulged in something like that because it was something I could talk about, or something that I feel like, I could always relive memories, maybe sometime in the future. I know the funny thing, he made videos. He made videos of us in the restroom. I think that there's something that comes with when you're having sex in the wrong place. Yeah. And the fact that you know that you could just be caught.
Adrenaline.
Yes, all of that. Yes, all of that. So he made it a lot interesting. I won't say little, made it a lot interesting. We finished. Yeah, we actually finished. And
please don't tell me you were caught.
No, I wasn't. And then we left and went out to get dinner or late lunch.
Late lunch, yes. Okay. So, for whatever reason, you guys now got to the point where you were sexually involved with each other.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about the first time?
Okay. So, there are so many first times. So many first times. I'll just say the ones I remember.
Yeah.
So I am not a spontaneous person. I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
apparently he is very spontaneous. But I know that the first time it didn't happen in my house, and it didn't happen in his house. I think it was in a hotel.
Okay.
We were just around, and I think we were having drinks in the reception, and I think it went, but it wasn't as memorable.
Yeah.
I did not hold on to it, right?
Okay.
But with this guy, I've had sex in all of the weirdest places that I did not think. So I'm just a bedroom kind of girl, right?
That's you.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go to the bed. Let's go to the room.
Okay.
Let's have sex. Let's indulge.
Okay.
Right. But with this guy, I've had sex in the balcony. I've had sex in the car. I've had sex in a restaurant, restroom. I've had sex in my office.
Hold on. Rewind. Restaurant or restroom? Which?
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yes.
So the restroom of a restaurant.
Yes, please.
You guys went for a dinner or
It was my birthday.
No way.
It was my birthday. I had guests outside and I was fucking in the restroom.
You're joking.
I'm not.
Your birthday.
Yes.
Birthday dinner, I'm guessing.
Yes, my birthday dinner.
So your friends were there.
Yes, my friends were there.
How did you guys get from the table to the restaurant?
So I think that as much as I think he's a psychopath, yes, because he wants to be multiple people, I think that he also tries to get territorial.
Okay.
So I had invited my friends for my birthday at close of work, and we had gone to one restaurant in Lekki.
Okay.
So while we were there, he came. He saw flowers on the table.
Okay.
He knows that he did not get me flowers.
Okay.
So it meant that a man had gotten me flowers. And the man was there. He came to whisper stuff in my ear. So I stood up to excuse myself to go to the restroom. I was wearing a skirt. Really nice.
You were wearing a skirt?
Yes, really nice skirt. And the next thing I turn my back and I see him trailing behind me.
Were you going to the restroom on your own, or like you guys had spoken about it and then you just decided, okay, let's take a walk?
Like I said, he had whispered stuff into my ear.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, I don't know, but when somebody likes you or when you like somebody and they say stuff like that, I mean, maybe it just sends shivers down your spine, or maybe butterflies in your belly and stuff like that. I think that I liked the idea when he mentioned it to me in my ears.
Okay.
But I did not want to act like, okay, let's do it. You get.
Was the whisper, let's go to the restroom? Or was it, I would like to do this? Like,
the whisper was sort of, you look hot in that skirt. I'd like to take it off.
Oh.
So something like that. So, I mean, it happened before my office, but when I put both events.
The sex on your birthday happened before the one in your office?
Yes. But when I put both events together, I think that the dinner was a lot scarier. Maybe because I knew the number of people in my office and maybe I just don't know. But for the dinner, I didn't know what to expect. They had guests.
Okay.
Right? So anybody could come and knock. Right? Yeah. And stuff like that. When you start to knock and nobody's coming, they go to get a staff.
Yeah.
Right? So I didn't let him finish. I didn't let him finish for that. I didn't let him finish because, I mean, first off, it was really good. And then I remember that, I had a party to go back to. I quickly, cleaned up myself.
Yeah, cleaned up and then
I went back to my party.
You guys went back together or
Of course, I went back first.
Oh, okay.
And then he joined me later.
What was the energy on the table afterwards?
That's the weirdest part. Stay flexing with my friend.
Ouch.
I think after the birthday part, we didn't speak for a couple of months. I mean, one of those incidents where we had